Hey guys, in today's video I'm going to be showing you how you can get max elemental fruits and bomb flowers quickly. So wandering around Hyrule, you may have seen those bokoblins with the backpacks full of elemental fruits. So that's what we're actually going to be using to find them. So I'm only going to be showing you how to do bomb flowers, since it is most recognizably the most difficult, since there are only 2 spots in all of Hyrule where there are basket bokoblins. As per fire, fire is the most common, and ice and element or shock aren't as common, but they're still pretty common. So the most probably accessible fire fruit bokoblin is gonna be on the Monhala, or around the Monhala bridge around here. So you can actually just go over there to about here. Yep. For ice fruit, the most accessible one is going to be around over here on this little ruin area. So you can actually head there from this shrine or that shrine. They're about the same distance from both shrines. Most accessible shock fruit is actually really easy to get to. It's just going to be from this shrine. It's just like a 30-second walk over to this platform over here. Very simple. And as for bomb fruit, as I said, there are only 2 locations in the entire world. The first location is right here. Right about here. And just so you know that both bomb flower bokoblins are actually going to be on battle taluses. So you need to effortlessly take out the battle talus without killing any of the bokoblins. So I would suggest that you turn off your sages, because they do, or they can kill them pretty easily. So one is going to be right here. Except I can't really go over there because I cleared this one out yesterday. Because this is a mix between bomb and fire, so I went and got the fire fruit from this guy yesterday. So actually I'm going to be going over to this one over here. From the outskirts stable again, if you travel a little north to about here, there's going to be another battle talus, and that's where I'm going to be going. But before we start, I just want to show you how much fruit I was able to collect. So if we go to, by most use, I have 538 bomb flowers. This didn't take me long. It was about 26 minutes for 538. As per fire fruit, I got 204 and then did a couple of upgrades. But to get 200, it only took like a mere 10 minutes, or around that. Then for ice fruit, it took about another 10 minutes, and shock it as well, it took about another 10 minutes. So I'm going to be showing you how to do bomb flower. I'm also be running a test to see how much you can actually accumulate in about 10 minutes. So just to see if it's worth your time. So I'm going to make our way to our first location over here. You can head over there from this shrine, so head on over there and I will as well. So guys, now that we're here, if you look down to about over there, from this cliff or peak around here, you can see the battle talus. Now if we take a closer look, you'll see that on top of the battle talus there are 2 bokoblins with fire fruits and 2 with bomb flowers. So what we're going to do is we're going to take out the battle talus by taking out its core, and then at the same time we're going to take out the two with the fire fruits. But if you want fire fruits, then feel free to take out the ones with the bomb flowers. Just so you know, we can only do 1 at a time, so you'll have to take out the other 3 bokoblins. And as I said before, be sure to turn your sages off, because with them on, those bokoblins will most likely be killed. Now be sure to have a good attack up armor on so you can easily kill them, and a decent bow. So I'm going to be using my attack up savage nylon bow. I'll also be releasing a video on how to get arrows soon, so that will never be a problem for you. Also, what I suggest you do is make a save right here. Because when we kill the talus, if it decides to throw the bokoblins off into the water, then we'll have to reload until it can actually, or until it sends them onto straight, land, okay? Now from here, we can just get ready to kill the talus. It won't be that hard. Just take it out. And there, it's dead. And, alright, so they didn't die. That's good. So, oh, damn. If that happens to you, just be sure to eat. Now remember, we don't want to kill all of the bokoblins. We only want to kill a couple of them. Only 3. We want to keep at least 1 of the thing that we want. So take a look. What are the bokoblins that are coming to me? Bombs. Okay, run. Oh dear. Wow, these things hit hard. Oh, dodge. Alright, now from here, what we're going to do is take out those guys over there. So that now that they're all dead, and all we have is this last bomb bokoblin guy following us. Wait, he's got a bow. So if he has a bow, it's actually a different story. We need to disarm him. So we're going to throw down a dazzle fruit. So that he's disarmed. And then we're going to make a save right here. After making that save, what you're going to want to do is press load and reload this exact save that we just made. But now, before you make a save, or at least before you load save, try to remember to put on Majora's Mask or the Bokoblin helm, because I forgot to do that. Also, just so you know, this will not work without the Majora's Mask or the Bokoblin helm. So be sure to go down to the Floating Coliseum or start the the Colton quest. They can be found at this stable, over the wetland stable, I believe it's called. Yeah, the woodland stable. They're going to be right about here. They're going to be talking. They're going to start a quest. You just have to give them one Booble gem, and then the quest will begin. After that, if you collect about like two or three, like about 3, he's going to go about here from Lookout Landing. No, around here around Lookout Landing. Just go talk to him, and the first reward he gives you, I believe, is the Bokoblin mask. So it won't be that hard. But now I'm going to put on Majora's Mask. And there. So as you can see, he's got bomb flowers, but he is not armed with any bow, which is what we need. What we're going to do, he's going to see us, but that doesn't matter. Now just so you know, we are going to need 1 homing cart and 1 stake. Alright? So if you don't have those, do be sure to get them. They're not that difficult to get. They are in a couple of device dispensers. Maybe this one? No. This one? Nope, not this one either. Oh, what about this one over here? Let's see now, device like homing carts. Yes, see, this one has homing carts. You can easily get to this one from the Typhlo Ruins Tower, so go over here for this homing cart. Stakes, on the other hand, are going to be a little more difficult to get, because they're like rarer. You're really going to have to look for them. Like, this one doesn't have any. Does this one have some? No. This one over here? I haven't checked this one out yet. Yeah, stakes are going to be like really rare, so be careful about that. I'm not actually sure where you can get some. There might be some at the Kybergoat Village one, though. Like, there's a device dispenser over here. Hey, why don't I have it marked? Strange. But either way, now that we're here, just take out 1 device dispenser, 1 homing cart, and 1 stake. So I already have an auto build for this, but so if you're not going to if you don't have a stake, you can just place the homing cart upside down so that it can't move. But I'm going to be doing this to give it a little bit more elevation so that the grass around it does not catch on fire. So just build this. So it looks like this. An upside down homing cart on a stake. Just put it down into the ground like that. Okay? After that, turn it on. You have to turn it on. We want the bokoblin to notice it. So it has it noticed it yet? Alright, it has. Perfect. It's now going to be throwing bomb flowers at it. That's what we want. So what we're going to do is you're going to crouch down beside it. And you see how I'm getting the take option right about here? I'm like having a permanent take option. That's because it's going to be reacting to the basket. It's going to be telling me to take stuff out of the basket. We don't want that. What we're going to do is we're going to go to about here, I believe. And yes, now you can see that every time the bokoblin actually has the bomb flower in its hand, now it's going to be doing that. So if we take it, it won't be removing any from the basket, which is what we want. Because as long as the bokoblin's pulling it out of the basket, it has an unlimited supply. So what we're going to do, we're just going to be crouched here, and we're going to be taking bomb flowers out of its hand. It is pretty effective. It goes pretty quickly. So you can honestly get a lot of bomb flowers fast. Now I'm going to be running a quick test, seeing how many you can get in about 10 minutes. And I'll be back after that. So let's go. So guys, after doing this for about 10 minutes, you can see that I went from having 546 bomb flowers to 803. Now, I did end up missing a total of 6 bomb flowers, I believe. So, oh sorry, I ended up missing 6 bomb flowers. So that means I should have 809 bomb flowers. Meaning that I got 267 bomb flowers in 10 minutes. Meaning this is a pretty good strategy. Like 267, like that's pretty good. Now if you do this for all fruits, or at least the elemental fruits, you can have all of these, a great amount of these fruits, very easily. And like I said, they're in easy to reach locations. Like there's a fire fruit one right about here. And there's another fire fruit one, I believe, right here. There's a shock fruit one that's super easy to get to from right here. Super easy to get to from this shrine. And if you don't even have that shrine, you can just head on from this tower. Grab the shrine on the way and just get here. Simple. And for ice fruit, a little more difficult to get to, but still pretty easy. This shrine, and this shrine about same distance, but I'd say it's a little less of a distance from this shrine. Though this shrine isn't a cave, so you would have to use ascend to get over to our location, though this is on a higher altitude, so it would be much easier to actually get to here. But other than that, guys, that's actually going to be it for today's video. I hope you liked this, and do consider liking and subscribing.